What's going on, y'all? We back with another one. Today I'm gonna be showing y'all 3 ways to improve your melodies, chords, just your overall beats, man. So let's get straight into it, man. I got SRX Piano 2 pulled up right here. Go back to the piano roll. Gonna lay down some chords real quick. Bear with me. Let's get straight into it. And one thing, just a bonus, one thing y'all can do is leave the bottom notes the same sometimes. When you're making your chords. But let's get in. First thing, when you want to improve your chords, man, when you want to improve your chords and melodies, first thing I will tell y'all to do is add bass notes, man. So it'll make your chords sound fuller. It'll give it that extra sound that it's needing, man. So let's see what the difference is now. See how much better that sounds? And let's maybe go up an octave. So let's hear it before. All right, now after, with the bass notes. Sounds much more fuller. Sometimes you can even do like double octave. It'll help your melody sound fuller, man. Give it that fullness, that low end that is needing. So that's the first thing that you guys can do, man. And the next thing I would advise you guys to do, number 2, if you have chords, sometimes go back in and break up your chords, man. Break up your chords. So what I mean by that, let's say we shorten this chord, and you could use that to make melody. So let's just say we shorten this chord. Copy that and maybe put this right here, right? Shorten this chord up. Maybe go something like that, right? Let's see how that sounds. And if you end up doing that, for all of your chords, you'll achieve a different sound, and it'll turn from just chords to like a whole melody, right? So that's what we're trying to achieve here. That's what we're trying to achieve here. So see, if you go from just chords and break them up, you'll turn your chords into a melody, man. And now see how much better that is. Then with that, we can maybe break up these notes. Bring that down. Maybe get rid of these. See how that sounds. Let's try to bring these down. Bring these down with it. I see how much better that sounds, and how easy that was, just starting with simple chords, man. We started on the same note. We didn't even change the bottom note until later on. So that's the second thing I would advise you guys to do. Thirdly, you want to add like a top line or small notes on top of the melody that you have. So you can do this with drawing in. Sometimes I'm good at drawing them in. A lot of times I have to play them just to kind of get the right melody going down, but let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So you'll come up here to the next octave, right? And you will draw in notes. So let's just say right here, higher sounding notes. So maybe some smaller notes. I like that. Sometimes you can even go up. Maybe let's take this up one octave, see how that sounds. Then once again, just another bonus if you don't already do this. You want to hit Option R, randomize the velocity, to make it sound a lot more realistic, right? So hit accept. You don't want it too crazy, but you want to make it kind of more realistic, like you're playing it on an actual piano with your hands and hitting the notes at different velocities, right? So that's what that does. Yeah, man. So that's what I got for y'all, man. 3 ways to improve your chords, your melodies. Number 1, add bass notes, man. Add a bass line. You don't have to stick to the same bass line. You can add different notes. It doesn't have to be the same. I just like to use the same a lot just to make it simple from the beginning, but you can create a whole different bass line. You could use a different instrument to create a bass line, an actual bass. But in this case, just to make it simple, I use the same piano bass notes. Next, break your chords up. So start with chords, whatever you start with, 4 chords, 3 chords, whatever you start with. Next, go in and break your chords up. So shorten them, put a note on a different key to replace, wherever you shorten it at. So that way you'll create your own melody like I showed you guys. Then next, you want to add small accent notes, top line notes is what I call them, the top line. The notes that you play over your chords or over your melody, kind of like I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily call it a counter melody, but just your top line. So those are the 3 things that you guys can start doing. 3 simple, quick, and easy tips that you guys can use today to start making better melodies, man. So just wanted to share that with you guys, man. Hit that like button, that subscribe button for me, man. I will see y'all in the next video. Signing out.